Can you imagine a public list of Mexican politicians with ties to crime? The Narco-Politicians platform has just revealed the latest list of public officials connected to crime, and in this video, I'll tell you who has been named. The Narco-Politicians platform, created by investigative journalists Luis Chaparro and Oscar Valderas in collaboration with the civil society group Defensores, has spent months documenting cases of officials linked to organized crime. In fact, some time ago, the name Ruben Rocha Moya appeared on this list. That's why we're surprised that recently the United States Department of Justice filed formal charges against him for collaborating with organized crime. So, in this context, the platform was recently updated with the addition of 3 new names. First on the list is Isidro Abelar Gutiérrez, a former federal magistrate in Jalisco. According to the information, he was named by U.S. authorities for alleged ties to the Jalisco criminal group and its financial arm, Los Quines. In particular, in 2019, the U.S. Department of the Treasury sanctioned him, accusing him of receiving bribes in exchange for ruling in favor of members of this organization, including Ruben Oseguera. As a result, his assets in the United States were frozen. Meanwhile, in Mexico, both the Financial Intelligence Unit and the Attorney General's office investigated him for illicit enrichment, pointing to irregular deposits of more than 12 million pesos. He was arrested and prosecuted, but later managed to prove that those funds came from the sale of a property, so he was acquitted. However, the story took a turn in 2023 when the Supreme Court of Justice approved amid persistent rumors about his alleged ties to organized crime. In second place is Juan Pablo Penilla Rodríguez, a lawyer connected to Morena figures who has also defended criminal leaders such as Miguel Ángel Trevino, better known as Z40, and Ismael Zambada. According to the platform, Penilla was sanctioned in 2026 by the United States Department of the Treasury, accused of acting as an intermediary for the Northeast criminal group. According to the accusation, he allegedly facilitated Ángel Trevino, accused by the Department of the Treasury. At the same time, he built close relationships with political figures, mainly from Morena, even serving as an advisor to the party in Tamaulipas. In addition, various images show him at public events alongside figures such as Andrés Manuel López Obrador, Claudia Sheinbaum, and Mario Delgado. Finally, Aristóteles Sandoval, former PRI governor of Jalisco, also appears. Since 2005, testimonies and documents from the then PGR indicated that when he was a local deputy, he allegedly received funds from the Sinaloa group through close associates. Later, after the death of Ignacio Coronel in 2010, Nemesio Ceguera consolidated his control in the region and founded the criminal organization in Jalisco, which, according to statements in a trial in the United States, allegedly financed Sandoval's campaign with millions of dollars. In exchange, he is said to have provided institutional protection through state security forces. However, the breakdown of these agreements reportedly led to an escalation of violence in the state. Thus, years later, in December 2020, Sandoval was killed in Puerto Vallarta, in a case that is still under investigation. It is worth noting that the platform lists more than 30 names such as Sandra Cuevas, linked to the Union Tepito, Adrián de la Garza, mentioned for alleged bribes from the Zetas, and Julio César Godoy Toscano, connected to La Familia Michoacana. If you want to see the full list, in previous videos, we've talked about the 30 or so narco-politicians. Go watch them because there are names that will surprise you. And if you like this video, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell.